So everyone can see your grass grow. Sorry, others.
Speaking of grass growing, today's episode is sponsored by... Welcome to the show. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. More on them in a bit. Christine, it's Monday. Welcome, guys. I would say good morning, but that would be a lie. I tweeted out today what happened. We had a scheduling issue. Manny had to go to some Bay Area, I think, or some shit for some interview. But anyways, what did people miss this weekend? What were some of the big things that happened this weekend? Oh, I know. Godzilla and King Kong smashing shit in theaters worldwide.
Yep. Did pretty good.
Yeah. Preliminary reports over the weekend, estimates. You guys know back in the days of yore, when weekend box office numbers would come out, you get a rough estimate, and then by Wednesday you usually got the raw numbers. But it looks like well over 200 million worldwide, and nearly 50 million domestic. That's huge here in the US. What do you think about that?
I want to see it now. I set this one out that way. Our son and Kyle could have some time together and hang out. They used to do some stuff together, but with COVID, it's like it's always the three of us. So it's like, let them have their time, and I'll go into the mall and spend some money, I guess. And so, yeah, but now I want to see it.
Yeah, now you want to see it. Yep. It was an estimated 48.5 in the domestic weekend, 236 internationally for a nearly $300 million opening, and that's with millions having HBO Max and it being there. Mm-hmm. Our theater was full to cool. Legal local capacity, which I think currently, or at the time when we saw it, was still to 35%, and I think Monday they jumped up to 50%. To today, I think they jump up to 50%. But either way, hey, it was not a ghost town. That's for certain. I don't know why I'm putting my hair back. I'm not putting on a headset, but it wasn't. It was definitely not empty by any stretch of the imagination. Absolutely loved it. It was a lot of fun, great movie, and as the IMAX and turn off your cell phone preview thing went off. I said thank God, or what I say, if it feels great to be back in a theater, in the theaters, and it got a good round of applause from the audience. So that was pretty cool. I'm trying to look up here, and I was gonna do a little bit more screen sharing, but I don't want to get us demonetized or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit. So what happened here was a video was playing at the same time that we were talking about these awesome numbers that Godzilla's making, and I was complaining a bit about Box Office Mojo sucking these days compared to how they used to be. But even though the pro mode that we could have logged into, it still doesn't give great easy access to numbers like it did back in the days when it was free. Point being is Godzilla really kicked some butt out there. Godzilla versus Kong, and the money being made is good. it did more in a weekend than other movies that have been out for a while did their whole time, and or up until now, like Tom and Jerry and Raya, and yeah, the vaccinations and stuff have a lot to do with that. People getting fed up with being stuck in their homes. Personally, my son and I, we have absolutely loved the movie. This is a good thing, seeing these numbers, and it's very, very comforting. And I can't remember everything that we say after this, so I'm going to go ahead and get back into the video and cut it right here. That was my biggest concern, and I got to tell you, it's not completely gone. Nick himself said that he feels like other than certain movies, he feels like he doesn't need theaters anymore. He's very happy on his couch with the 1080p TV, and I swear, if it weren't for the game consoles and us watching old movies here at home, I'd put a boot through my 65-inch 4K that we bought when we used to have money in the army. But I put a boot through that damn thing before I watch another movie premiere on my couch.
We've been cooped up in the house, all of us humans, and it's just like, it's good to get out. And I'm gonna be one
following
of those
laws and safety, common sense, all that stuff.
It feels good to get out.
Yeah.
And maybe some people are just like, I guess, getting used to staying at home, not just being afraid. So I mean,
that's
shake it up a little and at least get some fresh air.
Yeah. It was such a great experience to sit. And we don't even have the full size IMAX. We have the fake one, the small Max, basically like a glorified Real D or what's Regal per RPX screen or whatever. Like it's a big screen, but it's not a full IMAX. Anyways, it was so great to see Kong and Godzilla fight, and I'm not going to throw spoilers out there, but it was great. I loved it. Massive noise, massive spectacle on the screen. The Dune trailer looked awesome on the big screen. You've never seen the original. I know you've never read the books or anything like that, but it's a classic sci-fi story that David Fincher? No.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah. Look, did the original. Why am I thinking Fincher? He's doing something else right now. Or anyways, it's been done, and they tried to do a series long time ago, and this actually looks good, but there's been concern about it. I was right, Fincher? Yeah, David. Oh, Lynch. See, I had David Fincher and then David Lynch in my mind. I think that's what I got. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Either way, Lynch. He did the original whole one, and they're doing the new one, and it looks good. It's massive in scale, and it's supposed to be at least the just half of the original book, the way I understand. So yeah, I'm stoked. We got what's next? Mortal Kombat is next. How are we gonna go see Mortal Kombat? I have to wait till spring break is over.
Yeah.
Send the kid back to school.
Yeah, and we'll just enjoy ourselves. Because it's like
not in the theater.
Yeah, no.
That's two times that are wrong. Call you Pauline Rubens.
We'll make sure that our kid is in school, and we'll get some grown-up time, because kids and getting hyped up on sugar. So let's not.
Yeah.
We'll do that by ourselves.
I could see showing him the old one from the 90s, and him being like at the top of the stairs, like just whacked out on sugar.
Yeah. Oh
He's
God.
just screaming, Mortal Kombat.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, I'm a little more relaxed. We'll see what happens. I know there's a province in Canada that is shutting some things down. Things, humans can only take so much, and it's something I brought up earlier. I think the vaccination process has gone the wrong way. I think they focused the phases were mostly backward. Like first responders, medical, military should have all been group 1A, and then literally your workforce, your healthy workforce should have been group B. So like 18
the
to
ones that get in contact with the most
the
people.
ones that you need to open everything up, and not only that, but that same group 18 to 45, 50, while after 45 danger starts rising faster with the illness. That's why you would protect up to that. It's we could have probably gotten things back a little bit faster.
Yeah.
And but anyways.
Yeah, it was kind of scary. Like we got the alert on our phones all at the same time. Like we were like in the checkout, and it's like, oh my God, is that an Amber Alert? Like I was looking at the cashier, and then looking at the person in front of us.
The whole store's phones just went off
at the same time, and I'm like, oh God, please not a kid. And
our city used the emergency alert system, the same one for Amber Alert sounds, tornado warning sound. That they used that to announce, hey, you guys can go get our phase 1B, meaning everyone 18 and older now can sign up for the vaccine in our area. And it's like, that's great news, but what in the fuck gave you the stupid ass idea to use an emergency alarm with the bright bold COVID
word on it? Like I was
oh God.
Stop scaring us.
It's fun, but some other things that came out this weekend, we got a brand new Black Widow trailer, which looked phenomenal. What'd you think about that?
I'm excited. I can't wait. It's July 9th. July 9th.
Premiere access on Disney, which is $29.99. Mm-hmm. And that makes, kicked it. And then it makes the movie good for Disney Plus for 30 days. Or no. You own it forever afterwards. That's right. On one hand, I can see people that that have gotten away from physical media doing both. Yeah. Going and seeing it in theaters, and then knowing you're going to get this digital copy for life, right? Knowing that $30 is what you pay when a Blu-ray comes out anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm still a stickler for audio video quality and don't like compressed stuff, so I'm still buy the Blu-ray when it comes out.
Yeah, we still have like one of those media little shelves with like Blu-ray and all that. So it's hard to find new ones because you keep buying new ones and there's no room for them on the shelf. So we're gonna have to figure.
I told you gotta get a regular bookshelf, which are about 11 inches in depth, and you take a 2x4 and you put it behind it, or
I hope that doesn't look weird.
No. What looks weird? I'd bring it up here, but it's his personal space, so I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna put him on blast for what it looks like. You could be a terrible person like Joseph Jammer Medina and have all of these manga books that are like 5 inches in depth, pushed all the way back. on an 11-inch shelf, so there's like 6 inches. So you're like, you gotta hold on. I gotta go get my. Okay, I got one. Nah, I don't want to do that with my Blu-rays and games.
And then like for short people, it's hard to see. on the top shelves. It's like, I don't even know what's there. Yeah, so I'm very short, if you guys didn't guess by what I just said. Yeah.
Anyways, did you notice anything special about it? The Black Widow trailer, any Easter eggs? Did you watch any videos on breakdowns on Black Widow or anything?
Not yet.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I will, but like not yet.
I mean, what we've obviously got is that some lines that show Natasha and Florence Pugh's character, I forget her name.
It's right here. Yelena.
Yelena
Belova.
Yeah. Yelena Belova and Natasha were raised in a fake family with connections to the Soviets, Hydra, and all, the Marvel bad guy stuff. But when the girls were younger, they thought it was a real family, and we learned that Rachel Weisz's character and David Harbour's characters, that they definitely felt more emotional for Natasha, at least, than she did for them. And it's a family movie, that means, right? I mean, we already knew there was like a family element from that first trailer where they're kind of like joking around, but you have two types of families in these types of situations. I can relate to them as almost like a military family, right? They're a unit of spies, assassins, whatever, but there's still that red phrase here, camaraderie. You still have that aspect, but that's not necessarily what Natasha wanted. She wanted mommy and daddy. She didn't realize she had mommy and daddy, and that's a similar conversation that Yondu has with Peter.
Yeah.
Now, he may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy. And Natasha feels like she didn't really have mommy and daddy, and I think we're going to learn that, she whether she knew it or not, she did.
Yeah, plus like what people define that personally, you don't know, so that's why like maybe she hasn't made that connection.
Yeah, well,
with
the trauma she went through, and then the culture shock of Clint saving her life and turning her and her eyes opening to like how much bad happened over there, could easily like snap it to where it's like where she couldn't even remember or see the good through the bad because of new lenses. Yeah. Which is even a more interesting layer added on top of it. You start thinking about the way we look at things, and everyone knows that the way lenses work, mirrors and flipping things and inverses and all of that, and getting to see her story through her eyes now with the context of the past. Like I said, maybe she's seen it this way. This is all good gets churned. So now the image is flipped. This is all evil. And I think now we're going to see where the wavelengths, bouncing up and down and make the crisscross of when they're up here, they're good. When they're down here, they're bad. Yeah. And that's what I think that's what we're going to get. And we should have gotten it fucking years ago. Sorry to Larson and everyone involved, but fuck Captain Marvel's movie in between Infinity War and Endgame. Natasha should have had her movie after Civil War. Yeah, she should have. It's fine. We're getting it now. So we don't need to get mad or anything. We'll just, no, I'm mad.
No, just I'm glad we get what we're getting now.
Yeah.
So
can't wait. July 9th, all of us be in that theater waiting for it to hit the screen. Yeah, as long as the theaters are open. Then we also had a Space Jam trailer. Lots of trailers, which is great because it's like a Monday movie news thing. It's awesome.
yeah.
Those of us that grew up in the 90s know about the original Space Jam quite well. Liked it.
Yep, it's fun.
Lots of fun. Michael Jordan, Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And of course, classic Looney Tunes. It was great. I loved it. Any issues with it? No. The new one, however, has had a very, very difficult time getting to where it's at. Directors, screenwriters, producers, team after team after team, issues with basketball players, and regardless, we've got it. We got a good solid look for the first time of kind of what to expect. Christine, what do you expect?
I don't know about what do I expect. I can tell you what I see in the trailer. It kind of has that Ready Player One feel to it, of course, especially like with showing all the different worlds. Like they had like Game of Thrones, they had
in the Serververse or something.
I don't know, but then they had like the DC, like they had like Gotham and Metropolis together, and they had
Westeros with the spinny compass over.
Well, that's what I was saying. The Game of Thrones.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And so they have that, and then of course, like when the game is going on in the trailer, you've got all these different Warner Brothers characters in there. So it's like it's everything. Of course, Iron Giant is back. So it does.
King Kong.
Yeah, it does feel a lot like Ready Player One, but I'm not mad at it for taking that formula because it works and it would work for this.
Yep.
And so I'm excited to see it and love like picking out all the little characters. I took a few screenshots because it was fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And what do you think?
I think it looks like a fun time. Looks like a good family film. Looks like it's gonna pay good nostalgia honor to the past film. There's a certain song from the original film. I don't know if they can do legally. I don't know what they can do with that, considering the artist and his legal issues. I don't know if there's any cover versions or that planned for. I believe I Could Fly, but it would be good if they could work it in there somehow, some way.
It may be like with the credits or something.
Can't use that original version.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I do like the actual like the song, the theme song.
Oh yeah.
Space. Like I like how they
Space
did
Jam,
it.
The redo version, the remix, or however it
was done really well, and I'm excited. So
get you in your feels, your 90s feels.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Warner Brothers and the media made this big deal that Yosemite Sam's not going to use guns in his cartoon, in their Looney Tunes cartoon, and then we get Daffy. Here you go, shoot the ball, and Sam pulls out his two pistols, shoots the ball. Daffy's bill turned sideways, almost backwards in classic, rabbit season, duck season fashion, with bullet holes through the. It was amazing, classic,
very funny
Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
it wasn't a bunch of we're scared that 0.05% of people are gonna get upset at us. Reactionary crap. They put it in the trailer. I love it. Points, Warner Brothers, points.
Yes, definitely.
So, and then this morning, Loki hit. And before we get into Loki, he's got a green theme, and our sponsors help people grow plants. So yeah, let's take a word from our sponsors over at Grow Generation.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. Grow Generation is your one-stop shop for hydroponic grow supplies, product systems, and more. Grow Generation serves customers across the nation and carries a wide inventory of renowned cultivation brands. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the show. Make sure you guys check them out in the links below. And make sure when you go over there, if you buy something, you tweet something, let them know where you heard from. And that way they'll give us some coupons or something to hand out to you guys. You got to let them know you heard it on the LRM online podcast network, LRMornings, one of the shows, however you want to do it, just let them know. And yeah, Loki, brand new trailer coming out in June. Dear God, that looked good.
Yes, I'm so excited to see it. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. And of course, Tom Hiddleston, he's just, I think he's such a great actor. I really enjoy his stuff. So
he's they tell us in this trailer what's happened, and it's exactly what most people figured, which is that at that point when he takes that stone out of its time with what was supposed to happen, just like the Ancient One explains to Hulk in Endgame, it fractures, and he has to go and start fixing things. And he himself is called a Loki variant, meaning he is not the main Loki. I think that is very, very important information.
Yeah, they had. I took a picture of it, but I couldn't tell. Like, in the scene where he speaks.
To sign.
Yeah, and then he speaks again, and I can't make out L1130. Is that what that says?
Yeah,
variant
L1130. So Christine, do me a favor, since the keyboard's on your side, type in Marvel space 1130, and let me see if that's potentially one of their universes. 1130. Let's see here. Marvel page 1130, Marvel Comics profiles. Try putting don't need space. There we go. Okay, I do not see that 1130 is a universe number. Okay, so
yeah, just maybe like
it's just the number they've assigned to him for this.
So yeah,
but he's not the main Loki. Does that mean our primary Loki killed in Infinity War? Are we going to consider the prime MCU Earth? That's the main. Those aren't variants. That's the main, right? What does that mean for like a multiverse, though? Because even in a multiverse, time is still constant.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not necessarily branches of a multiverse with this one throughway of time. And here we are getting into some great physics, people, okay? Because when you start getting into string theory, he's super string M, you get quantum entanglement. Anyway, time is still supposed to move forward, even in a multiverse. It's got this core of time running through it, and it's when that time separates and doesn't just break the multiverse. I think she says it breaks reality. Like it breaks down existence. And that's what's happening with him, I think. Because they made it very clear that this is about time.
Yeah.
And so now you're looking at these branches coming off that are not just a branch of time. There's potentially with that now an entire multiverse that branches off with it.
Yeah.
Meaning that there's limitless possibilities of what you might have to do to patch that up.
Yeah, and we get some clips of some of the places that he's been, and I'm kind of curious on what they are, but it's like it happened so fast I didn't get a lot of screenshots, but it's like, yeah, like what's
like
going
him
on
and
here?
Natasha sitting in a purple area talking.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's her.
We don't know if it's her.
Because like when she because she had like the longer hair with the blonde
right
at the end of it, so it's like I
think this is hearkening back because she's sitting.
Oh.
I think it's hearkening back to their conversation from Avengers.
Oh,
potentially just in his mind, something that he's seeing.
Yeah.
But that
could be
because that's the first time someone tricked him.
Yeah.
That was the first time he wasn't in control.
That's true.
And she was the first person to do it. And she's like, oh, well, thanks for giving me.
Yeah, thank you for your cooperation.
what I get? Everything. You're like, what? Yeah. And I think that's a key part in his mind. Because you got to remember, this variant just lost the Battle of New York.
Yeah,
and part of that is because of her.
Yeah, so it's
maybe not that it is Widow in there, but that memory is obviously being played out in some fashion, in some way for that purpose. I think.
Yeah, because like the color had thrown me off. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Because that looks like Vormir, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So
some people have wondered, what happens? You sacrifice for the Soul Stone. What happens when you take the Soul Stone back? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what Steve did.
Yeah.
Thanos destroyed his Soul Stone, or reduced it to atoms. You can't destroy them, but he reduced them to atoms. Mm-hmm. But Steve, Rogers, Captain America, whatever, doing the Ant-Man thing.
Yeah.
You looked at me weird. I was like, I'm talking about Endgame. Anyways, he goes back to give the Soul Stone. So I think, and I would love, oh God, thank you. I think there's a potential for her to be there. It's a combination. That's Earth's moon in the background. It looks like it doesn't look like Vormir's moon when it's falling and stuff, but those are definitely Vormir colors. But then there's
really
construction equipment in another trailer.
Oh yeah,
there's construction equipment in that same purplish color scene. But guys, editing tricks and stuff. Who knows? Oh my God, it's just a trailer, and we're already like, where's the WandaVision whiteboard at?
Yeah.
Haven't had to bring that out for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Pretty much the only real questions there are like, who's the power broker? Which, you guys, I will be working on that before I put this up. So Marvel Multiverse Madness will go up here shortly, and then today's episode that you're currently watching and or listening to. What'd you think about that episode, by the way, since you've decided to not join Nick and I on Marvel Multiverse Mondays?
It wasn't that I decided. Why are you looking away?
Why
are you looking away?
Give your opinion to the audience.
I have no problem joining in, but I don't even know. I started yelling at you, and I don't even remember the question. What was the question?
What'd you think of this last week's episode?
It was really good. I'm excited. I can't wait to see like the end where all the little the Wakandan
Beads.
beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ao. Is it Io or Ao?
I don't remember.
I can't.
But yeah, it's like oh my god, it's like you. I have to wait a week, and I hate that.
I was the first one to call. As I saw it, I was like, you know what that is, because I blurted out Shuri, and you were like, what? I was like, do you know what those are?
At the moment, no, I didn't. But yeah, so I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It didn't matter who it was that showed up. It could have been Shuri. It was AO or IO. Can't remember how to pronounce it. And a lot of people mistook it for a Okoye. I think that's how you say
Yeah.
Okoye. Yeah. A lot of people were mistaken AO for Okoye. But either way, it was a great scene, and they're not gonna let Zemo live. They helped Winter Soldier because T'Challa told them the truth of what Zemo did and everything, and that's why they agreed to help. And I still love that line in Civil War. The living's not done with you yet. It was great. Yeah. Florence AO, right? But it could be I can't remember. But anyways, it was great, cool, loved it. Yeah. My only issue is every one of you streaming services out there are starting to release shit on Friday. Amazon's Invincible Fridays, Falcon and Winter Soldier, all the MCU shows, and Lucasfilm shows for Fridays. Movies, Thursday used to be the preview night, but Friday is like the official release.
Yeah.
You guys have got to stop this. Oh, we want to put some shit out on Wednesdays, Mondays, Sundays. Like,
mix it up.
Give us a break on so much shit to cover.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, probably. I don't know of any other. Did any other big news happen while we've been
covered a lot.
talking? Yeah, I don't think so. Lots of movie news, guys. Lots of great things coming out. Mortal Kombat does look fun. Not like it'll be some sort of amazing film in my mind, but it looks a lot of fun. Can't wait to go see that with you. The Suicide Squad, that's coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Space Jam, yep. Very, 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 very cool.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of awesome things coming out, and it's with the pandemic, it's just stuff to look forward to, and break up this mask wearing hell that we're in right now. I don't know when we're gonna be able to take those off, but keep them on until
you're legally allowed to take them off. In which case, I plan on burning mine. So, anyways, we hope you guys.
I had a bra joke there, but never mind.
Continue. At least it won't be like a pile of like wire. Just no, that's because you could get the metal and recycle that.
Yeah.
This is just gonna be cotton burning.
Find a use for it. I don't know.
Talking about cotton burning, this asshole. God, I swear, if I ever find out who at the Alamo in 2010. 2011, January 2010-11, who at the Alamo in Kabul, Afghanistan, decided to dump a pile of fire retardant ACUs into the burn barrel. Fuck you. Anyways, guys, you guys have got to check out LRMonline.com every day for all of your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel for all these great LR Mornings / afternoon videos going up, and all the podcasts that are also going up here. And of course, we still have the audio format only available for you guys wherever you get your podcasts. Hopefully Manny will be back in his home with his internet working, and so that way I can show off the fun stuff I've been trying to show off with OBS and all that. But anywho, if you want to say anything to her,
Bother him.
Bother me, or leave it in the comments. Like, she is excited about comments, so yeah, let us know what you guys think below. And again, thank you one more time to our sponsor, Grow Generation. Christine, thank you for being on today.
It was fun.
Catch me at that Kyle Malone on Twitter, that one Kyle Malone on Instagram. Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep.